The most asked question I usually get from most of my subscribers here is, Doki, what business do you think I can actually do? Though I've done a lot of videos about how you can actually choose the type of business, the type of product, the type of business model. If you haven't watched those videos, do well to scroll through my YouTube and watch those videos. But in this particular video, I'm going to share with us specific business ideas you can actually start around mini importation. Please, before you start any of these businesses, make sure you do your own research around them before you start. If you know you can't market and you can't sell it, please don't even start. So these business ideas have actually mixed importation and production. You guys know that I've been speaking about production for some time now, and in this particular video, I'm just going to be blending the two. Okay, so let's get started. The first one is going to be fruit powder business. My inspiration is actually from this fruit dehydrator. When I saw this fruit dehydrator, my mind quickly went to fruit powder, and I was like, this is actually a great business. If we have plantain powder, cassava powder, and the rest, why can't we have pineapple powder, banana powder, you know, those kinds of fruits? You can actually make powder from these fruits. What do you need in order to start this particular business? If you are just starting, I'll always advise you to start on the low. Start it small and scale up as the business grows. So if you're just starting, you are going to be needing a fruit dehydrator. This particular one I showed is a bit pricey. If you don't have a lot of money to get this particular one, or you're just starting, you want to see how it is going to go about, please make sure you get this particular. We have the smaller ones. You can import the smaller ones. So the next one you need is a blender or a grinder that can give you that smooth fruit powder. Okay, so you can actually go in for these regular ones. You can also go in for these advanced ones, but any of them, make sure it is able to get the job done. Once you are done with that, the next thing you are going to be needing is package. Very, very important, because this is food. It's something that is edible, so you really have to package it very, very nicely. But you don't even need to spend a lot on packaging. Once you get stickers, you can actually get some of these packaging containers, or even the baggy ones from China. You can import them. Okay, so all of these things, you import them at once so that they can actually arrive at once and you can actually start. If you are starting this, as I said, make sure you start it on the low. So let's get some few pieces, and you can try it by yourself. You can also recommend it to a few friends and people around you. Let them try the product out, and they can actually give you the feedback if you can actually start to scale up this business or not. One other thing you have to be mindful of about this business is that once it gets to a particular point, you have to really scale up in this business. You are going to be needing FDA approval, because it's something that is edible. So you have to get your business registered first, then you can proceed to the FDA approval. Somebody will be like, Doki, the points are too many. It is not many, my dear. If you really want to do it, do it once at once, you know, and you are free. One thing I've realized that most people these days don't want to do is they don't want to start from somewhere. They just want to wake up and they have a business running, and it doesn't also work like that. All those businesses that you see that everything is running perfectly, they have a foundation, and not just a foundation, but a very strong foundation. That is why it has been able to stand the test of time till today, that you now see and you admire. So also do it. Let somebody in future see you and also admire your business. So that's how it is. Okay. Once you even get to a particular point, you can actually start mixing these fruits. Okay, you just need a little bit of education around all those things, right? And you are actually good to go. I would advise you to start this business with honesty. Okay, if it is banana powder that is inside, it is banana powder, so that it won't get to a particular point, because you now have a lot of, you know, people patronizing your business. You try to make something and all of that, it is not going to help you. Though yes, you will feel like you're making profits and all of that, but it will not help your business. So just start it with a very, very honest mind. And the next business you can actually get into is rechargeable gadgets. Now these are gadgets that you can use them whether you have electricity or not. Especially Africa, we know one of our main issues is electricity issues. So if you get innovative products like this, it is actually going to be a very, very good business venture. And that is what you are going to be solely focusing on rechargeable products. For example, a rice cooker that I can operate whether there is electricity or there is no electricity. So go and search for those products. It will surprise you, because I searched and I had some products. So it will surprise you that the things that you are thinking about, you might feel like there might not be anything like this, but in reality, those items actually exist. And it is a business that you have to discover and pull yourself around. The thing I love about this particular business idea is the fact that these products can stand alone. So it means that you can get only rechargeable fans, and it is only rechargeable fans that you are importing, and you are going to be reselling rechargeable fans. The next one is going to be cooking oil. I mostly say edible products are evergreen products. Recently, this I'm unboxing, and I showed you guys a particular oil I got from China. Okay, these are all business ideas. Whether you are going to be producing it locally or you're going to be importing these cooking oils, it is a very, very good business venture. This is also a business that can stand alone. Yes, you are only doing cooking oils. I'll also caution you on this particular business. Whether you'll be producing it locally or you'll be importing the oils, make sure that it is FDA certified. So this business is a bit capital intensive. In fact, it is capital intensive because you really need a lot of quantity, and also you have to go through certain certifications because it is something that is edible. But so far as you are able to go through all of these things successfully and you are able to market your business very, very well, I'm telling you, this is a very, very good business venture. The next one is going to be educational items. Somebody will be like, Doki, why are you talking about educational items? Let me tell you, I am not just talking about any educational item that solves specific educational problems in kids. These are good business ventures because parents will always do whatever thing in the best of their knowledge to make sure their kids excel. Even recommended some books that I got from China on this my channel, and how that book transforms my toddler within weeks, like 1 to 2 weeks. I had the result that I actually wanted, and it's those type of products I'm talking about. You see, these products from China, they don't just sleep and wake up and decide that okay, we want to do this. They do some research on it. That is why when you visit some of these shops, they have certificates to tell you that like they have really learned about kids, they have understood kids, and they have the right to produce those items to support kids. That is the business that I'm talking about here. If you can go into this particular niche, especially my people who are in the educational sector. Now, I'm not saying that if you are not into education or you don't know anything around education or children, you can't do it. You can actually do it with a little knowledge, but don't start it without any knowledge about it. So get to understand the little struggles that kids actually face, and make sure you import these items to support them. The next one is going to be bags. Somebody will be like, Doki, why are we still talking about bags in 2026? Are people not still using bags? Somebody will be like, Doki, but bags is now saturated. It's saturated because all of us are doing the same things. And that is not what I want you to come and do. Now, what am I talking about? I want you to niche down and get a specific group of people, target them, and get them what they want. Yes, I recently saw a particular tote bag that was actually trending in Ghana here. I wouldn't use it. Like, honestly, I will not use it. And I'm not going to show the bag over here. I will not use that tote bag. But any single, like almost everywhere, you will find people buying it. And there was this particular lady in my area that some time back I used to supply her diapers. I got there one day and they rushed that people were rushing on these bags at her place. I had to stand there for a while for her to finish with them before we can continue with our conversation. People were rushing on it. I went to Accra Market. I realized that people were rushing on it. I came on campus here. The number of ladies that are using that bag in my class. And I'm like, that is, you see, that is somebody's mind though. I will not buy it, but a whole many thousands and thousands of other ladies are going to get it because I am not their target market. I don't know if you're getting me. I am not their target market. So when they are doing it, it's not me that they are thinking about. The person that will think that, oh, this bag is too, this is too, this. No, it's not me that they are thinking about. You see? So it is the same mind I want you to have when it comes to bag business. Bag will always be a very lucrative business to go in. But if you don't get the specific people that you are doing it for, it's not going to work. That is where you have the issue or the feel that it is too saturated because you want to sell every single bag on this edge. But the next one is going to be kitchen appliances. Now, let me just tell you the truth. If you're starting kitchen appliances business today and you want to do it like the people that have already been in the business for years, it is not going to work. One thing that most of us don't want to really understand about this importation business is that it has changed. Most of us don't want to accept that fact. You have to accept it and find ways of bringing out your own innovation. If not, it is not going to work. Speaking with somebody and the person didn't really understand why other people are doing pre-order and they are getting orders, and that person was doing pre-order and they don't get orders. And the person, I'm doing everything. Yes, you might be doing everything, but the fact is that it is a season that we are in. It will not work. If you are coming to do it like the way other people are already doing, they have been doing it for years. You are just starting. So if they are doing it for years, they already have people that patronize them. And when even you get closer to these people, you realize that they'll tell you that yes, the market has actually dropped, but they are selling it because they have people that have been patronizing them for years. So the people are keeping these people. I hope you understand. So it's the same thing with these kitchen appliances. If you want to start kitchen appliances as of right now, okay, I won't advise you to go and get every single thing. Get innovative products around kitchen appliances and focus on them. Don't get everything. Somebody might want to disagree with me, but I myself, okay, I sell kitchen appliances. Do I mix them? Yes. I buy different ones, but I'm telling you not to buy different ones because already I have people that are constantly buying these things for me. If you are just starting, importation has changed. My people, it has changed. Market specific product for specific problems in the kitchen. That is what I mean. Okay, don't go and get every single thing that you want to start. Home appliances. There are some people that it might work for them, but most of the people it will not work. The people that it will work for them are probably people that have a customer base around it. I am telling you. Okay, I like this. I sell them and I buy different types, but I have people that are constantly buying from me. I have drop shippers that take it from me. They drop ship. I hope you understand. Now, an example of those innovations is this blender. You see this RAF blender. It's a new innovation that I saw from the RAF company on 1688. Now, this particular blender here, they said, oh, I haven't yet bought it yet to try it out to see. But from what this blender can actually do, it can cook and blend at the same time. So you can use it to make milkshake. You can use it to do like a lot of fruits cake. So this particular blender here that you are seeing, it's not just an ordinary blender. Especially with those in Ghana here that mostly we do light soup. You need to now cook your light soup, whatever, before you now pour in the blender and blend it. This one can cook it. When it's done cooking, it will blend it. Okay, innovations like this are in, but this particular one does a lot. Okay, it does a lot than the other ones. Okay, it does a lot than the other ones. It does milkshake, the rest. It does a whole lot. So this is just an example of innovative product that I'm talking about. And one good thing about this particular ones is that they can stand alone. Okay, so when you get an innovative product and you can actually market around it, you just bring it in your market, you sell. When innovative products are in your market, you sell. The next one is going to be gift items. Now, this is a business that I choose to call it the signature business. This business is one business that you have the ability to put on your own signature on it. You can create your own beautiful piece from something and people are going to love it. And that's one beautiful thing about this business that I love so much. Though you are not producing it, but you can still get the opportunity to put on your own signature on it. One thing you have to be very, very cautious about this business is the fact that you should not do everything around it. Get a specific type of gift that you want to do, a specific type of people you want to target them, give them what they want, and you are good to go. If you want to come and do every single thing around gift shop, many people are already doing theirs. Okay, so you have to bring something new, something innovative, something that is your signature, and let us see it. Okay, so with this particular one over here, let's say that you want to target corporate workers. So it's corporate workers that you are targeting. If you are targeting kids, kid birthdays, or kids something, you are specific on the exact gift items that you are actually doing. And as I said, this business will give you the opportunity to create your own beautiful pieces. So whatever pieces that you are producing, any other person might not be able to produce it. Even when they see it and they want to produce it, by the time they are importing for it to arrive and all of that, you have sold your pieces, and you are bringing out new innovations. This brings us to the very end of this video. If you still haven't subscribed to this channel, do well to hit on the subscribe button, and I'll be seeing you next time. It is bye bye.